foot and ankle segmental alignment, what are we looking at? Right off the bat, starting, are the tibias vertical? Okay, so that's the very first thing you want to look at. And then you're going to work your way down to the foot. And if we move down to the ankle right here, we can look at the face line. Okay, so what I'm going to have Kat do is just tell me about the face line. What do I need to do to assess the face line? I need to look at the medial malleolus, the navicular, the tuberosity navicular, and what other bony landmark? The base of the metatarsal head. And ideally, they should be in a straight line, which Kat is in a pretty straight line right here in the non-weight bearing position. So now, Kat, I'm going to have you stand up. And so then we can look and see where that navicular tuberosity falls with weight bearing. And it may fall. And how far is it allowed to fall?
1 centimeter.
Up to 1 centimeter, okay? You can also look at it in thirds to the floor. So Kat fell maybe about 1/3 of the way down to the floor from that unweight-bearing face line to her weight-bearing face line, okay? If it falls more than 1/3, then it's considered what type of foot? More of a flat foot, pronated foot, okay? So then moving on down the foot, what else can I look at if I'm focusing right in through here? Toe out angle, okay? So the toe out angle should be how much? So what is toe out angle? Hallux valgus is different than toe out angle. Hallux valgus is hallux valgus. So it's how much this foot is turned out or turned in relative to the sagittal plane. Okay, so we're going to take our stationary arm is going to be parallel with the sagittal plane. And what's our moving arm going to be in line with? The second metatarsal, okay? And so we should be about 8 to 10 degrees. And Kat's 10 right on the nose, which I'm a little surprised at. How come? She's what? She looks a little turned in, okay? So I'm a little surprised at that, and I may need to come around and double check my measure from the front. All right, so you're looking to see, does it match the person's presentation? If it doesn't, you should recheck. Where is the axis? It's probably through the center of the foot, but I can't get in there, so I'm just on the top of the foot, and I use a bendy goniometer so that I can place it on her foot. All right? Okay. The toe out angle anteriorly, don't move, but should match what from the posterior view?
Should be able to see a couple toes.
Yes, you should be able to see 2 to 3 toes when we spin her around, so they should coincide. And with Kat, we're probably going to see less, I'd say. I don't think we're going to see 3. Okay, so now moving down, someone said hallux valgus. What is hallux valgus?
Do we hold this?
What is the bunion angle? There's no such thing as a bunion angle. There's a bunion.
Angle from the metatarsal to the proximal phalanx there.
Exactly. So first metatarsal in line with the proximal phalanx. And the norm should be what? She's got 15. Q angle's 15. Antiversion's 15. This is not.
8 to 20.
8 to 20. Okay, so it's a huge range of allowance for that norm. And then the other thing, what else do we want to look at the toes?
That norm is based on people that wear shoes.
Yes, the toes should be in a neutral position. They shouldn't be excessively flexed, which would be what type of toe? Mallet, claw toe. Can you scrunch your toes up, Kat? Okay. So clawing. What other type of toe position can we have? Hammer toe. Kat, can you do this with your toes? There we go. So extension, flexion, extension is your hammer toe. Okay. All right, so no toe deviations. I think we're good from the front. Let's spin her around from the back.